Hello, you amazing person. I am Rob, the Manning Gaming Guy, and today's video we're going to be playing some automation in BeamNG. We're going to be making a car mod, in fact, for BeamNG using the game Automation, the car company tycoon. Yes, jolly good times. I know I'm cheating. It's the most easiest way you can probably make a mod for another game, and I love it. I can't complain. I love doing it. One day I'll get into the coding and start manipulating other things, I promise. But for now, I'm just focusing on making cars handle supremely nicely and go supremely fastly. Talking of which, today's car, it's just bonkers. It's silly, it's crazy, it's nuts, out of this world. It's too much. Why would you want this? Well, because it's silly, it's crazy, it's bonkers, it's out of this world, and it's meant to drive. That's why you want it. Yeah, this car is it's a handful, but it's a giggle to bears about, that's for sure. Well, I'm not going to tell you too much. I keep wanting to spill the beans of what we're going to be looking at today, but what we're going to do instead is jump over to the game Automation, the car company tycoon game. I said game twice then, I'm sorry. And we're going to have a little deep dive into this video of the car and see what we got behind the hood. And the specs and the tunes and all that, you know, that's pretty good to see as well. Enjoy automation. And here we are in Automation, the car company tycoon game. We're having a bit of a deep dive into the most bonkers car I have ever made. This thing is ridiculous. It's the Manic, as that's my car brand name. And the 4K V16 might give it away. But yeah, let's have a little bit of a look, shall we? Here's some styling for you. We've got painting at the back, which we like. I've not done any interior. This car was just so bonkers. You have to let me know in the comments if you want me to put it in a repository. If I don't get any comments, I'll probably just leave it out. Yeah, it's got a face on it. That's the face, like most cars do. But this one's just like, yeah, I'm silly. I'm out of this world. I'm crazy. Nice long, very cool looking though. I'll give it that. Looks like an airplane wing. Have you noticed that? Like how the front comes up? Don't get that these days, do you? It's a very old car. So let's have a little bit of a dive, shall we? I normally do this midway, but it's a bug, apparently. Bug 1945 hatchback. 2.52 meter wheelbase. They're the most important things I tend to read from this. We have got lift now being added as an info stat, which is quite useful to know. Anyway, let's move on from that. Underneath this car, as in like the running gear and all that sort of stuff, we got panel materials, carbon fiber. I suppose that's not underneath the car. On top of the car is the panel material, and that's carbon fiber. The chassis type is a semi-space frame. There we go. That's sort of what it should look like. Not. And that is made out of aluminium. Engine placement is a front longitude. I did make a rear one of these, I think. No. I made about 20 other cars trying to get to this point. That's what I did. And all the tires kept blowing up. This is the only one I can make without the tires blowing up. And I just stuck with it because I've been working on it for about a week and it's been upsetting me. Front suspension is double wishbone. Rear suspension is double wishbone. Quality is 15 throughout. Just to let you know that. So I don't have to keep saying it. So, the engine. No surprise. Well, it's a huge surprise. It's a V16. Magnesium block, 3.5 litre. So it's a very tiny V16. Keep that in mind. 3.5 litre in a V16. I can't be bothered to do the maths. You know, 3.5 divided by 16, you know, that would be how many literage per piston. And it's not much. Dual overhead cam with 5 valves. Aluminium silicon sort of head material going on there. It's pushing out 4,152 brake horsepower with 3,360 newton meters of torque. I'd like to let that bit settle in when I mention that sort of crazy power. And it's stress-free. Apart from the power reliability part. Completely stress-free. Some airflow problems, but we ignore that. Crank is bullet steel, cam rods is titanium, pistons are forged heavy. Now we normally go for the light, but I went forged heavy so we can make sure we can get that torque up. Forged light, I think brought that down to about 800 torque, and obviously we've got a lot of torque going on, so we need to Increase it to about 5,000 and we're happy. So this engine, by the way, I can make more power. I don't want to, but I can. I can probably get loads more power of this thing, but I'm not going to bother. Yeah, that's the placement of that. 10,000 revs. That's important. We like to hear that. Turbocharger, just one turbo. See what I mean? I can slap 4 of these turbos onto this thing and do some other crazy changing of stats and things, and we'll have even more power, but I'm not going to. Let's keep reiterating that. The turbo is 120 mil. It's a big juicy turbo. Very juicy. We're pushing out 2.3 bar boost. It's a lot of boost. Excuse me while I sip my drink, please. Keep the old whistle wet for you. Fuel system is direct injection. The configuration is per cylinder of the fuel system. You know, so direct into cylinder. So 16... What do you call them? Oh no, what do you call those things? The things that squad the dual... ignore it, we'll keep going. Manifold is race. All my settings are tuned like this. It does alright. Everything's quite oversized. Undersized by the looks of it. We can see, I told you I can get more power of this thing. Even though, yeah, so we can go a bit more up and then across. It's definitely wanting to blow up though, this engine. It's on the Nitro Fane. So the sort of stuff that Formula 1 cars run off and your little RC car. The fuel map is advanced and cranked right top. Exhaust, a single exhaust, tubular race, bypass, and we have no mufflers on it, just a catalytic converter. Again, you know, get more power by taking the catalytic converter off, I think. So that's the engine. I suppose I'll let you hear it. I shouldn't, but I'll let you hear it. I'm going to have to turn my mic down so you guys don't hear it. Double. Is it just broke? Oh no, wants me to do the pull. Oh, I don't want. Oh, you do the pull. There you go. I don't know if I needed to put a warning on that or not. Sorry if that was loud. I turned my speakers down. I don't want to hear it. Okay, the little stats. If you need to pause and check out the stats here, only one I tend to look at is throttle response, because, you know, that's important. And the engine's weight is quite important, 213 kilograms. So keep in mind when we look at the car's weight later on. 213 kilograms is off the engine. So we've already looked at what sort of body it is. Don't need to go through that. Order quality again is 15. Everything on this car is painted black. Just matte black everywhere. Even though it doesn't look like a matte black, because it's too shiny to be a matte black in my eyes. In my personal opinion. Oh yeah, downforce. We've got a hell of a lot of downforce going on. I can't remember how many. Definitely 2 on the back. And a good handful on the front. We'll let these stats come up. So, fun stats time. Drive type is all-wheel advanced. I had to change that because I think having it rear-wheel was just blowing up the wheels. So I changed that and it seemed to fix the wheels popping. Even though they are very glitchy in the game, so they still need fixing. That's a reminder, if I'm going to put it on repository, this car still needs some fixing. Ugh. Gearbox is 7 speeds and it does 372 miles an hour on this thing. I got it set to almost 400. And we've got some cool sportiness coming. Look, sportiness 100.1 and it's still drivable with the gears, which is good. It's fast. It's clench your ring fast, that's for sure. Clutch race LSD and it's 70% to the rear. I didn't want too much in the back. It's already got a ridiculous amount of power anyway. Tires is radial, sports compound, 235s all rounds. And we're running those at 50 and 55. That's normally an important... Oh, 19-inch rims. I suppose that's important. Magnesium rim material. That's the settings we're coming over in the suspension. We'll look at that one. Brakes, they're set up perfect, I guess. Ceramic 6 in the front. 325 size. And ceramic 3s in the rears. And 255mm size. And settings are coordinate to what the car tells me to do, basically. I've only got flow optimized on this one because I did want to try and get some, you know, top speed runs out of this thing, but then also still be able to drive it okay. Which was never going to happen with 4,000 brake horsepower. It's way too much horsepower. Ring, like, downforce is set up to try and give me the best sort of grip, I guess, in corners. Sportiness 100%. So that's good. For the 200 meter circle, we are doing 1.65 Gs. Gee me, mister, that's quick. It's race basic entertainment. Interior 2.6. I think I just did that completely on muddle up, but you understood what I mean. Steering is rack and pin. Traction control, we've got that on there so I can turn it off. Safety is standard, -15 to make us extra lighter. If you look at that, low safety quality is less weight. Optimized weight is cranked right up because we want less weight. High engine, yeah, we don't care about stuff. Weight distribution is rammed right to the back, and it's still not 50-50 if I'm correct. It is 62 in the front and 38 in the rear. And only weighing 1,409 kilograms. Like I said, the engine weighed 215. So the car without the engine only weighs about 800 kilograms. So that's some mass for you. 4,000 to 10,000. Beautiful. Suspension and stuff now. Springs, active sport. Dampeners, semi-active. Sway bars, passive. Like I said, I've been playing this for hours to try and get the settings as they are. We're still only getting 1.45 Gs in the 220 meter. That's not too bad. That's good Gs. 100% sportiness. 135 sportiness overall, which you can just jump onto these stats here and click on this. Torque steer. Yeah, that is no lie. The torque steer is unreal. Oh, look, the grip sorted itself out. Have they finally sorted the grip out after the update? It was doing my knotting, that was. Performance, we're getting 2 seconds, 0 to 60 miles an hour. An extra further 1 second to get to 120 kilometers an hour. And then a quarter mile will be done in 8 seconds. Wow, that's quick. That's quick. 8 seconds, quarter mile. Have I made a drag car? It'll do a kilometer in just under 13 seconds. Darn it! You know, you literally say to your mate who lives like down a really long straight road. He might be 10 miles away. You'd be like, yeah, I'll be there in 1 minute, mate. You literally would be there. No, wait, if you lived 10 miles down the road, it'd be 10 times that. Okay, you'd be like 2 minutes. I'd be like, 2 minutes, mate. And you'd be there. It's like, what the? Bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. I'm just going to push this little place button while I have a sip of my drink. I don't know if you guys have seen this yet. But yeah, let you go into it. You can zoom in, zoom out. Whee! You just get to watch your little car taking it. It's actually my car, what I designed. They shrunk it down. So that's pretty damn cool. I do like that. Oh, well, I wish they knew how to do drifting in AI. And then when the back end come out and things, you can see him try and really push it. Anyway, what did he do it in? Oh, 1 minute 40. That's respectable. But 4,000 brake horsepower, and it did a 140. Keep that in mind. That's a lot of brake horsepower for a relatively okay speed. Then again, no. Actually, it's almost hit 130 something, isn't it? That's a quick speed. That's a quick speed. So I'm thinking like 150 or something. 140 is actually quite quick. It almost hit the 130 something. Not bad. Not too shabby. Shame it is a bit of a lunatic on the road to actually drive with realisticness. That was fun. Oh, wait a minute. I always forget to show you this last little summary bit because people want to see it. Like, there's definitely problems. Where are they? The gearbox reliability is critically low. Okay, there's probably too much horsepower. That's the only thing I can think of. I'm trying to blow up the gearbox. We've got front ride, rear ride, dampeners. Okay, that's normal with the suspension when you've got it sport tuned. Engine bay is very full. Not shocked. It's a V16. Rear tyres are wide. And these are all blues. So we tend to just ignore blue. Blue's not that bad. Red's quite bad. But this car is still drivable. You don't just blow up the gearbox, luckily. As we're going to see very shortly. Why, how there? It's halfway through the video now. And I think you've seen what you need to see about this car. It's supremely out of this world. 4,000 odd horsepower. You must be bonkers. Why do you need this sort of joy? Well, we're just about to go see why we need this sort of joy. We're going to go into BeamNG.Drive, where I've made a custom UK map, which you'll see in all my videos, by the way. It's where I like to test my cars. And we're going to take this little thing for a spin, shall we? There'll be no narrating for me, I'm afraid. It'll just be a little short clips of me going bonkers. So you guys can just keep an eye on the speedo and how fast this thing is and enjoy. I'll tell you now, I'm going to be doing probably 1.5 loops of my little bypass, which is one of the inner circles, and then we're going on to the motorway, which we're bedding around that thing. The motorway perspective, this map is the same size as Italy, as in not the real country, as in like the Italy map in BeamNG. I got the same height map size. So when we're going around the motorway, it's basically just a ring road around the whole of the square that you get given. Just for perspective of how crazy fast this thing is. Anyway. Enjoy the clips. there we have it. Crazy, mad, silly, bonkers car. 4,000 brake horsepower. I think you caught me doing 325 miles per hour at the end. Crazy speed. I have clocked myself doing 350 miles an hour in this car. If I go to the grid map, which is just plain surface, and I just put my foot down, it will reach 350 miles an hour without blowing out the tires. And I think it's got a little bit more give than that, to tell you the truth. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you got this far, it'd be marvelous of you to maybe hit a like button. It really does help my channel grow, as I am trying to push it far as I can. And, you know, do this for a living. Because I love doing it, and I love entertaining. If you haven't put that subscribe button, maybe now's a good time. Because it's only going to get better from here. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. I want you guys to stay safe, keep it real, and share that love. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.